Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about accounting and bookkeeping for travel industry. This will be the few topics that we're going to cover in this video. So let's start with the revenue tracking. In revenue tracking, you will need to record and monitor all the sources of your revenue, like if you are doing some ticket sales, or if you are giving some accommodations to your travelers, or your tour packages. What is the package of your tour? What's the package of your tour that you are giving to your travelers? Then there's tour packages and any other services that you are providing on your tour. So this will all be recorded as your revenue tracking, as your revenue. So you will track all this thing, and you also can use a systematic approach to track your revenue from different channels, like online bookings, direct sales, or travel agency. You can use certain softwares for it. Next is expense management. In expense management, you have to maintain a detailed record of all the expenses you have done in your business. Okay, and this will include your operational costs, your marketing expenses if you are having some marketing, or if you are doing some advertisement for your firm, of your travel agency or industry. Then the marketing expenses of that, the payrolls that you are giving to your employees, the inventory that you are stocking, the utilities people been using from your company, or the rent you've been paying for your office or your premises, and also the maintenance cost of all these things. You need to categorize all the expenses appropriately as per their categories. Okay, you have to record all these expenses as per their categories for future analysis and future budgeting of your business. Okay, so now let's talk about account receivable and account payable. In account receivable and payable, you will need to keep a track of your outstanding payments, and the outstanding payments can be from your customers, or from the unpaid invoices, or any account receivable that you have that you yet to be received from those. Okay, and you will need to send regular statements and follow-ups to overdue your payments. You have to remind them that this payment of yours is due. Okay, and next is account payable. In account payable, you have to pay the outstanding payments to your suppliers. If you are having suppliers from someone, or if you are having some services from someone, from your vendors, you have to pay to them. Then you will need to also monitor this account payables. Okay, now let's touch base the bank reconciliation. In bank reconciliation, you have to regularly reconcile your bank statement with your accounting records. This will help you to identify if there is any error in your transaction, or if there are any discrepancies, or it will also make sure that you are doing appropriate financial reporting. Okay, and this process will help you to uncover any missing transaction or any missing bank fees. Next is tax compliance. In tax compliance, you will need to stay updated on the applicable tax laws and regulation to your industry. This will help you to conduct a professionalism in your tax paying things. And account tax compliance will include some kind of tax regulations, and other including taxes like sales tax, occupancy tax, income tax, or any other applicable taxes. Now let's talk about payroll and employee records. In this, you have to maintain and record all the contact details and records of your employee, and their benefits, if they are having any benefits, their wages, and if they are doing some overtimes, or if you are giving them some perks. Then this all has to be recorded appropriately. And also you have to track time of your employee and attendance, their vacations, if they are having any leaves or vacations. Then this you have to record all these things, and other related information about your employees. Okay, so this will help you to make sure that you are compliant with the labor, tax laws, and regulations. Inventory management. In inventory management, if your tourism business is having some inventory, like if you are having some traveling gears, some traveling bags, or some traveling related stuff, then you have to monitor this inventory of yours, and you have to maintain it too. So you will need to track the stock levels of the inventory you are having, monitor the recorded points, and also you have to conduct periodic inventory counts to minimize your losses, and you will have to do efficient managing stock. Next is financial reporting. So when it comes to any business, financial reporting plays a very important role. Okay, So in financial reporting, you will need to generate a regular financial statements, including your profit and losses, your balance sheets, your cash flow statements. This all things has to be recorded and reported very accurately. So this reports will help you to have an insight into your financial business, how your business been growing over years by years, or this will also help you to make your future decisions according to the reports. Now let's talk about some of the key performance indicators that are commonly used in your tourism industry. And key performance indicators are very necessary because they will measure the performance and track success of the industry. So let's start with the first indicator. First indicator will be occupancy rate indicator. This indicator will measure the percentage of the available commodities units that are occupied during a specific period. How much people are having occupancy at your firm, at your traveling business. If you are having a tour of 20 people, then how many peoples are actually gathering there for a tour? Next is average daily rate. This indicator will calculate the average price per occupied room for a given period. How much occupancy has been done to a room at a specific period of time. Next is revenue per available room. This indicator will combine both occupancy rate and average daily rate to determine the revenue that been generated per available room, and it is a useful indicator for overall your hotel performance. Next is average length of stay. This indicator will measure the average duration that guest stays in your destination or in your accommodation. Next is customer satisfaction score. This indicator will measure the customer satisfaction level through surveys or through some feedbacks or through a review system. So this will help you to provide an insight into the quality of your service and amenities that you are giving to your customer. Next is net promoter score. This indicator will measure the customer loyalty and likelihood to recommend a destination, a hotel, or a service to others. Like if your customers liked your service, so surely he will or she will recommend it to some other person or to their friends. Then this is what a net promoter score indicator is. Next is the repeat customer rate. This indicator will measure the percentage of the customers that who return to your business for visiting or for booking next tour of theirs. Website conversion rate. This indicator will measure the percentage of the website visitor who completed desired action, such as making a booking or if they submitted an inquiry for a particular destination or something like that. It will help you to evaluate the effectiveness of your online marketing and the website optimization efforts. Next is attrition rate. This indicator will measure the percentage of the customers who cancelled the booking or who cancelled your services. Now let's touch base the revenue from ancillary service. This indicator will measure the revenue that been generated from the additional services, such as if on people on tour and if you are providing them some foods and beverages, and if you are providing them spa or any transportation services, then it will be calculated as it will be recorded as and shown as the indicator of revenue from ancillary service. Customer acquisition cost. This indicator will measure the cost that incurred to acquire your new customers, the efforts and the cost you've been putting and investing to gather new customers or to acquire new customers. This indicator will show that. Now last indicator is employee satisfaction and turnover rate. This indicator will measure the employee satisfaction levels and the percentage of the employee who leave your organization in a specific period of time. So if employees are leaving your organization very quick, then it's a bad thing. Okay, so this will provide you an insight into the work environment and the effectiveness of your human resource management system. And here at Meru, we do excellent bookkeeping and accounting services for this travel industry. We have a team of experts that use streamlined softwares with a flawless accounting. And that was all for today's video. Thank you and have a nice day.